Anybody working for FedEx Freight, I need you on this because this big article just came out for Freight Waves, and I see the signs. FedEx Enterprise as a whole is looking what to do with their FedEx Freight business. You know, should they divest? Should they sell off? Should they spin off? What should they do? Mutha Truckers, comment down below. Let's get into this. But it looks like they're making an analysis to see if they should keep FedEx Freight a part of their business or not. Do you think this is a good thing or a bad thing for the freight industry? What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. So the big story here is FedEx is actually doing an analysis to see if they should keep FedEx Freight, right? It says here's an article from Freight Waves that FedEx explores divestment of freight business, right? Analysts say spinoff would provide most value to shareholders. So basically, FedEx is conducting a strategic analysis of the company's less than truckload segment and the relative value to the company, suggesting that FedEx Freight could be sold or spun off to the company so that the company can focus on its parcel and logistics business. Quote unquote, with the recent completion of the 2025 planning process, we have turned our focus to the next phase of our long-term stockholder value creation plans. As part of this work, our management team and the board of directors, along with outside advisors, are conducting an assessment of the role of FedEx Freight in our portfolio structure and potential steps to further unlock sustainable shareholder value. So CEO and president of FedEx said Tuesday on a call with analysis following the announcement of the fourth quarter results, quote unquote, we're committed to completing this review thoroughly and deliberately by the end of the calendar year. Satish Jindal, the founder and president of Parcel Transport Consultancy for Ship Matrix Inc., predicated in an interview that FedEx will spin off the freight subsidiary. So they say here the best option for maximizing shareholder value is creating an independent company with FedEx Freight, the largest LTL carrier in the nation, and issuing shares to current investors, he argued, right? So quote unquote, this consultant firm says you will have the greater shareholder return with a spinoff to the public market, not a sell, because the next largest carrier, Old Dominion Freight Lines and Asaya, don't need FedEx Freight and it's too expensive for anyone else to buy, he says. Jindal urged FedEx founder Fred Smith in an open letter nearly 3 years ago to make Freight a standalone company because by his estimate, it has a market capitalization of $34 billion compared to $61 billion for the entire FedEx enterprise. So, Mutha Truckers, you know, consultants and advisors are telling FedEx that they should just have this as a spin-off to another company under their umbrella, but not sell it because it's just too expensive. No one's going to buy it. And Old Dominion and Saya and other people, they already have a big enough streamline so that they wouldn't need FedEx Freight, right? But this analysis is very interesting. Mutha Truckers, comment down below what are your thoughts about this. You know, the big thing about all this is, you know, a big company like FedEx is thinking what they should do with their FedEx Freight. So that alone is a little scary. Mutha Truckers, the ones that are working for FedEx, you know, Freight, let me know, what are your thoughts about this? What are you hearing? And, you know, what are you preparing for? Are you feared for your job right now? Do you think they'll sell off? You know, what are your thoughts about this? Because they're trying to figure out if they should keep FedEx Freight or not within their whole umbrella. And if I work at FedEx, I'm going to be nervous. That's all I'm going to say. So, Mutha Truckers, comment down below.